besides you guys.
Check,
Yeah,
check, 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 check.
that was specifically YouTube that was a problem. So let me go check that out.
It would have been all the streams actually because one of my B's, but I figured it out the B, and now we're not Bing anymore.
Okay, I'm hearing us.
All
Cool.
right.
Perfect. Appreciate you checking. Let's
wait. I hadn't. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you, Eugene, on Facebook. Let me just double check.
Sick.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey,
As long
hey.
as I'm good on one platform, I should be good on all because it's just like multi-streaming or whatever.
Oh,
You know,
are
so.
you streaming to Infendo or are you streaming to Eugene?
Oh no. Good question. No, I'm streaming to
Yes, you're
Infendo this
streaming to
time.
That's a horrifying thumbnail.
Oh, did you see that? I asked ChatGPT to make us in the like Picasso, and it did.
It's better than a weird amalgamation thing that's like, what is that?
I know.
What is
I know.
that? Is that a
They have
PlayStation 5? Is that what is this button?
they have
Yeah.
new imaging models now, so yeah.
All
Wait a
right,
minute.
so I checked the
Hold on a
audio
second.
on.
Let me just go check YouTube real quick because I just got a comment that says I can't hear you all. So let me
That
just
was
check
weird. I
YouTube real quick.
heard. I
Oh
just checked YouTube and we were
no.
fine.
Na 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 going over there.
Na 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 na
Go look.
na na na.
Get him. Ah,
Oh no, I can hear
that
us
is
now.
a
Okay.
horrifying thing.
I can definitely hear us. So, Kevin Bell, I hope that you can hear us. Maybe that was an old comment that I saw. Oh, DJ's saying that we're good. Cool. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate you on YouTube.
Okay.
All right. This is why we stopped doing it live. Do you remember, Justin? But we're back, fuckers. We're doing it again.
I
Let
thought
me.
we stopped doing it live because we stopped having Patreons and Lucas left us, and he was usually the one in charge of managing all of that.
That's bullshit because I was the one managing all that. But also, yes, because we left Patreon and all that stuff. Yada, 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 yada. Anyways, let's go. We're going to do the thing. Is everybody recording? Is everybody have
Oh,
time.is?
I am recording now.
I am recording.
And let me
Excellent.
get rid of all the freaking ads.
Excellent. Hopefully everybody's recording to the correct input, I presume.
Yes.
Should be.
I think I am? Question mark. All right. Well, we'll.
I think
Why
my
is
my
this
old microphone was
table
just
so
starting to
wobbly?
get crappy.
Yeah, maybe that was why that export was weird that other time. Who knows? But
Test.
okay.
Okay.
I hear your test. I hear your
Yep, and
test.
I am recording through the Yeti. I am zooming through the Yeti, so I'm all set.
I'm all good too.
All right, let's go to time.is. We're going to do the claps at 45. No, that's too soon. 55 and 00. 55 and 00. It's only 10 seconds. Don't go to another tab. No tabby touchy.
Oh shit, what's over there? Just kidding.
Here we
Squirrel.
go.
Beep.
Pop, pop. Pop, pop,
Beep.
pop, pop.
I think my second clap was a little too early. That's okay. It's fine. All right.
That's okay.
Well,
It'll be all right.
what do we say we do some of this podcasting things? Let me move Audacity over here so that I can see you guys better. All right. I'm going to put a note here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Infendo Radio. I gotta have a window open that tells me what episode number it is, right?
Gonna say
7.
We never do this.
760.
762.
Okay, fucking 762. I'm gonna edit the YouTube real quick because I'm pretty sure I started it with 761. We're here. We're actually live on a couple of places. If you're into that, we're live on the Twitches and the YouTubes and the Facebooks, so that's cool. If you want to go chat, go do that. I see a couple of y'all in YouTube, but here. Still virtually, but also I see their faces. Justin, Brandon, and Dog. How y'all doing?
I'm good.
I'm like, who's the other one? Oh yeah, dog.
Dog. Just a little bit of her head.
It's good to have you all tonight. Glad that you haven't been swept away by any tariffs or anything like that yet. So that's good to hear. We are.
I was going to say, I just noticed tonight that this image that I'm using for my background, which I believe was designed for us by -64, the little lightning things on the side, I don't know if this is intentional, but doesn't that look like a Pikachu tail?
No, it kind of does, actually. That's pretty good.
Maybe the Infendo, the O does, yes.
Yeah. Maybe that was
so. Minus, if you're listening, let us know if that was intentional.
He's on Blue Sky. You can ask him.
Mario M.
We're going to get into it, though, because while we did record for 2 hours fucking last week, we managed to miss some shit somehow. I'm going to talk first about something that wasn't in either direct, but was a Nintendo sneaky way for you to download a new app. Nintendo Today... I think it was like the first news or like the second bit of news that it dropped was that, okay, guess there's a live action Legend of Zelda movie coming. Thoughts?
I mean, I know they had announced it, but this is the first like there's like a teaser poster. So like it's a little bit more official now. No information, I don't think, on who's directing or starring or any of that. So we might be still might be a ways off here.
Gonna go back to I don't think there should be a live action Zelda.
You and half of my feed actually.
Okay, so
I just think animation's where that should live.
So there is at least on IMDb, there's a confirmed writer and director. The director is Wes Ball, who I guess directed Maze Runner, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
All right.
And he worked on some of the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies. So, I mean, not a nobody, at least.
Yeah, somebody could. Yeah, I guess. I know there's something. I don't know. I'll wait to see what the first preview looks like, but I'm skeptical.
Yeah, I'm here for it if they can put some money into it. You know, that's what it's going to take, because it's going to take like maybe not quite a Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power budget, but like it's going to be kind of close to that with all the fantasy and stuff inside of Zelda. You know, so.
Yeah, it is a little weird that they're going live action. Gives me kind of Twilight Princess vibes, where I was like, okay, well, this is what the fans want, but I don't know that it really is. So we'll see.
I would rather see it in like, I don't know, like Castlevania style.
Yeah, maybe it is very.
I mean, they already have there's some manga source material to go off of that.
Yeah, I could see them going like full anime, kind of like the intro to Link's Awakening, you know, just go full anime. I think that would probably work better, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm
live action anime is hit or miss, so
I'm excited for anything that Nintendo's letting. I'm just excited Nintendo's letting other people use the IP, you know, type of thing, more than what they have in the past. I think that ever since the original Mario Brothers movie back in like the 80s, 90s or whatever, like they were just like, nah, we done. And then Philips CDI burned them again too. So, you know, it's good to see that they're letting other people use that, you know?
I'm just curious if they're going to allow an "Excuse Me, Princess" reference, because they did have the
they
Super
better.
Mario Brothers Super Show theme song in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah,
I, I'm
that'd be classic.
that I feel like everybody would groan and it'd be deafening. It'd be
That's
deafening.
that's
And I think
that's
that's what
what
they're
it's
aiming
there
for.
for.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we want, actually.
It's literally a Steve Martin joke from like the 70s.
Is it? I never heard that. Anyway,
Anyway, it's for message.
Yeah. Next bit of news. Justin posted this one. It says, "Fuck Trump." Oh wait, no, that's not news.
Oh well, might as well be.
But it leads into the next bit of news. Actually, Trump's tariffs complicate the Switch 2's launch because of we're now going to be spending like $600 on a console. Probably. What do you guys think?
I hate it.
I mean, isn't I'm pretty sure the price is confirmed at the
No.
No, it isn't.
They are saying they are looking at things. So they've kind of walked back on that. They changed from if they're going to do pre-orders or not. They haven't announced when they're next going to do pre-orders. And meanwhile, the UK, they're getting their pre-orders. We don't get our pre-orders.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of, and again, this is all pure speculation, but like, as high as a $600 console because of the tariffs, so.
Just so much winning.
so much. And honestly, I thought that the price that they did like announce or that was kind of showed, because remember we were watching the direct and we were like, okay, where's the price? And then like something kind of came and then it didn't really come. Like I would have been okay at that price point, but man, anything higher than that, like if we're talking like $600 for real with Mario Kart, that's a tough pill to swallow. Like $550 without maybe.
Yeah, that's definitely 500. I was like, well, I got that. 600. Now I have to get more of that. So
right.
And even I thought the original was just a little on the high side, but
same. Like if we add that on top, it's kind of a ow. This is a sad day when I can't pre-order my Nintendo system.
Yeah, I'm gonna read and thank you,
pre-orders
again for.
By the way, we're supposed to open today, and now we
tomorrow.
Don't have.
No, it was tomorrow.
I thought it was
the 9th.
I thought it was today, and then it got pushed back to tomorrow, and then it just got canceled altogether.
No, it was Wednesday. Wednesday, we were supposed to finally see pre-orders open. They were saying 4.9 everywhere, and then all of a sudden, over the weekend, they said, nope.
Yeah, so this article that Brandon posted kind of has that. It said, pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch in the U.S. will not start on April 9th. In order to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions. So this was an interview with, I want to say, the Nintendo of America president. I don't know what that guy's name is. Is it Bowser? Is that the Bowser guy?
I was going to say, it's Doug Bowser.
Yeah, it's Bowser. So he was saying, he continues and says, what I can share is that the $449 for the individual SKU and the $499 for the hardware SKU plus Mario Kart, those were made based on previous tariffs and no impact from previous tariffs on those pricings. More on the pricing, I should say, much like every other company, it just kind of goes on from there. He's just kind of like saying, we don't really know what we're going to do fucking yet.
Yeah, there's not really much in there. They can't really define too much. Then we have an interview with IGN, which was from Bill Trinen, which did verify some other things, which is apparently upgrades of Switch games to Switch 2 level is going to be about $10 unless included.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. I'd be very happy to pay $10 to get more content in Kirby.
Same. I would have expected 20.
I say even just to get the upgrades to graphics and performance and all that, I think that's worthwhile.
Yeah, $10 isn't bad there for sure. But $10 for that demo game. Did you guys see that or whatever?
Yeah, I thought somebody said $4.99, and I was like, I can deal with that. And now he's like, $10. Oh, Well,
I mean, I'm
don't
gonna
care
buy it for
now.
$10. Let's not be, let's be real. Like, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not gonna be happy.
Tell me how it
for
is.
$10. As soon as Justin tells me about Super Princess Peach.
Oh yeah, I have to finish that game.
Well, now you can pay $10 to upgrade it to the Switch 2 and get even more content, right?
Yeah.
They brought that up.
Are you
I
guys?
mean, it depends on the game, but yeah.
Assume that both of y'all are still going to get the Switch 2 despite the price. Like, if, let's say, worst case scenario, it's a $600 console. Like, are we still getting it? Like, what are we thinking there?
I mean, yeah, but
if I get an opportunity, sure.
Yeah, like I'm a little worried this is going to be another Wii situation where, it might be a year or so before they're available.
So what I hear is you're getting 2 and reselling it because you're gonna make some money.
I would if I could, but I can't, so I shan't.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Who knows if the money's going to be worth it? You'll get it, and then you'll get American dollars for it. Worthless.
That's true. Yeah, we're gonna be using shillings soon. Okay, well,
you can only buy it in gold.
Fuck.
Oh, hey. A little breaking news here. I was actually just chatting with DJ in Discord, and it looks like the UK launch was delayed. It says he sent me a thing. I'm guessing this is from Nintendo's website. It says the new game system Nintendo Switch 2 will be released in July through September 2025 in Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, and the Philippines.
Now we're fucking up Nintendo for everybody else. God.
So I guess not everybody is getting it in June.
It's not like it's not like everybody didn't hate the United States already. Now they're gonna really hate the United States.
Yeah, French are gonna be really pissed. I'm gonna be honest. They love their Nintendo games. If Mario Kart is any indication.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I don't know where we pivot from here, but I guess it's talking about video games, especially because I forgot to bring a Nintentunes this week. So we'll maybe do that at the end of the show, and then I can scramble to look for that here now. But yeah, what have you guys been playing lately? I want to hear about it.
I have been playing almost exclusively Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Wow.
I was not expecting you to say that. I want to hear about it.
Neither was I. After not the last podcast, but the one before it, I noticed that I still had a game voucher in my account. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna pull the trigger and give this game a try because I've heard all sorts of good things about it. I played it for a couple of hours and I said to you guys in Discord, I don't think this game is for me. The battle system was weird and I wasn't like, the open world just didn't feel right and all that. But then I got to the city part and got sent on a few missions and leveled up and learned the battle system and learned the class system and all these things. And it just clicked and dug its hooks in me. And now I love battling. I go out and find battles to get into, so I'm grinding just for the fun of it. I have not ventured out. There's a huge open world. I don't know how it compares to like Breath of the Wild huge, but it's big. So there's a lot, and there are a lot of like different biomes you can explore, which I didn't realize.
Oh, yeah.
I had only ever seen like the area around the city in like clips and screenshots.
Oh,
so
the world is enormous. It's gargantuan. Yeah, that is definitely something I remember.
Yeah, so
with how much area there.
Yeah, so I am loving it. I didn't expect to love it. I hoped that I would because, open world game, but it's also, so the battle system is a little odd. Probably not odd for people who play Japanese RPGs now, but for me it is because it isn't it isn't turn-based and it isn't action-based. You target an enemy, or more specifically, you target a part of an enemy, and they just you have a melee weapon and you have a range weapon, and so you can swap between them. And then there are these little gauges on the bottom of the screen, and you can select these basically special moves with the D-pad that do extra damage and status effects and all that. But those gauges are constantly filling up. It's a little like active time battle in the earlier Final Fantasy games in that respect. But the non-interactive part of the battling originally turned me off, but once I realized, oh, I've got these little menus on the bottom that I can be like juggling and all that, and you have to heal your partners and all that. So once I realized how engaging the menu navigation part of the battling can be, it fell into place. So expect me to be talking about Xenoblade Chronicles X a lot in the coming weeks.
I'm impressed.
I also,
I will be shocked if Justin beats that game that I fell off of.
I don't know if I'll ever beat it. I did want it as kind of like a slow burn game where I pull it out, explore for a few hours, and then put it down. But I'm definitely enjoying it more than I expected to. Although I am right now trying to get to a point in the game where you can change your appearance. You can change your clothes. So what's really cool is you
can change your appearance.
Well,
other than
So you can buy and acquire through battling and all that equipment for your character, but the equipment doesn't necessarily affect how you look. So you can be wearing the effects of one article of clothing, but the visuals of another article of clothing, which is kind of cool. Something that I kind of wish more games would do, like the Zelda games. I wish it would just say, hey, you have the fierce deity clothes, so you just automatically you can select the boost even though you're wearing the Tingle outfit, but yeah, so that's kind of but yeah, there's a certain point you have to do 2 different side quest missions to unlock the ability to change your face, and so I'm working towards that, because I realized when I was first designing my character, I made my lips too pink and he looks like he's wearing makeup. So I'm trying to get to a point where I can tone that down a bit. There's the character design thing is pretty in depth, but as usual, I try to sort of kind of make my player character look like me, but I did give him a nice scar down the side of his face, like Anakin.
He's battle.
Got to get the Anakin Skywalker scar,
right?
But aside from that, I spent my other voucher. I don't know how many vouchers I have. Apparently, I had the money and just bought the vouchers and never redeemed them, because I had 2 vouchers in my account. I don't know if I have a third one sitting in there somewhere, but I ended up getting the Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, because I had been debating that ever since it was announced, and I'm like, you know what? These are great games, and they're great games to play handheld, and even though the soundtracks and everything are amazing, I can listen to the soundtrack on its own and still enjoy the game for what it is. So yeah, pretty much that is all I have been playing, is those 2 games. I can't think of anything else I've put any significant amount of time in. So that's my change the system for the week.
No Steam Deck or anything this week. It sounds like it's just all
got Xenoblade in his blood,
Yeah, exactly.
I did boot it up at some point over the weekend, but I don't know if I actually devoted any time to playing anything. I think I just spent like an
Went through
hour.
the menus, and then you're like,
Fiddling
nah, yeah,
with
that's
Well,
emulators.
what I
yeah.
usually do on nights that I plan on gaming is I'll hook it up to the dock so that I have the Ethernet, and I will basically update the system and all of the games so that when I go to boot them up, I don't have to wait an hour for them to update. But I think the last time I did that, I couldn't decide what I actually wanted to play and ended up running out of time. So
Sure.
I know
maybe
that
tonight.
feeling.
Same. That's kind of how my life has been a little bit. Although I have been playing a few games, so I don't know if it's my turn to jump in now,
Oh,
but
I thought you needed more time for your Infendo
I
radio.
did. I'm done. Look, we're ready. I've got it all in the
Wow.
tabs.
Oh,
Got 3 tabs
okay. You
over
can go
here.
next. Mine's not interesting.
This is why I have multiple monitors so I can do the things. I have been playing a teensy little bit of Monster Hunter. I can't say that it's been a lot. I feel like I'm
Ah,
honestly still like in the tutorial-y type stuff.
you are.
Um,
You are. I can see your
but
HR level.
what was the last thing I did? I know I fought a couple of you know what I like about Monster Hunter? I can boot it up and just fight a few monsters, see some new cool things, and just like turn it off and like feel accomplished. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Or you
I'm
do
not.
that for 5 hours and then feel
I don't have 5 hours
like
to sit
me.
down ever for video games, unfortunately, in my life these days, and that's sad. But when I do, I'll go fight like this little hippo-looking thing. I think is what it was. It was a
Oh, you're talking about Doshishima or something like that.
sure,
He's just like a big ugly bastard.
yeah, yeah. I think he's
I
got
can
like
see the hippo.
I think it has like extra arms on it too somehow maybe. It
Giant
was
sloth, I think he's
it, it was ugly. Whatever it was ugly. I'm
is
um I'm liking the focus attack thing. Remember I told you about that thing where you can
yeah.
like wound it and everything. It's working really well for what I'm trying to do here. So because I kind of I'm always shooting the SOS up. I'm usually getting somebody who's got a gun thing. So that's like taking damage
Yeah,
from
he's
afar. Somebody's usually healing me because I don't know what I'm doing, and all I'm doing is spamming the focus attack, and it seems to work out pretty well. I have tried it solo too, like when it's just like the CPUs that are coming to
your
help.
cat is very good at helping you
Yeah, he's
survive.
really the
He's
cat. The cat never
and
lets me die.
remember the difficulty scales based on the number of people.
It took
Okay,
me a
well,
second to
So when you do
realize
the
that you
SOS
were.
flare, it may feel a little easier, but the monster just got hard.
It took me a
So
second to realize you meant the cat companion in the game and not like your cat batting at your controller while you're playing a
that
game,
applies
which
also though,
uh,
Justin. Truthfully. Um,
I don't think that he's never healed me that day.
So I do want to talk about the story in that I just cannot. I just don't know what's happening. Like, what is this story in this game? I'm wandering around, and there's all these people that apparently aren't allowed to have weapons for some reason. I'm the only one
Yeah,
that can have weapons.
they're like, you can fight monsters.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm like, boy,
you're
it's
really cool, guy. Yeah, I
it, it
am.
it's really taking my everything to like suspend my disbelief because then
Well,
there's a really cool
these are
monster that I have to
isolated
fight.
tribes in a new land, the wild land,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wilds.
yeah. And then I still don't know why there's like this kid following me everywhere. Like, why are we taking this kid like on monster
You
hunts
talk
when
to him
he?
yet? Did you ever like go to the camp and like talk to
Yeah,
him and you're like,
because there's
what's
like
your
an icon.
favorite food? And like this kid's like traumatized. He's like, cheese. Cool.
Oh, the cheese in this game looks good. Actually, it looks like cheese pudding. Like it's I would dig the cheese and the bread that they're eating in this game. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's Monster Hunter. I I think the best part about it is that every time I boot up, I get to see like the character and the palico that my wife made. That's just like completely outrageous. Everybody that
I'd love
joins
to
my
see
game,
it.
one of these times we're definitely gonna have to. But again, we never sync up. When I'm playing is gonna be like 9:30 my time, which is gonna be like 11:30 your time, and even then I'm only booting up for like an hour to like an hour and a half, you know. So it's just rough. Don't have kids if you want to play video games, let me just tell you.
Agreed. And it's how funny is it that my Change the System was a game that you never expected me to be playing, and now your Change the System is a game that nobody expected you to ever be playing.
But again, even though that I'm not able to play with Brandon, unfortunately, the way that this game has it set up, it's very Dark Souls. Like I can just like shoot up my SOS, and then like all of a sudden there's people helping me. That's kind of how Dark Souls is like there's like designated signpost type things. Or wait, Elden Ring is the new one, right? Yeah, that's how Elden Ring is, where there's like dedicated like little signposts, and if you like use some item to make yourself human or something, I don't know what the fucking lore is, then you can have other people fight with you. I think it's called Hollowed. I don't know. Don't fight me, Elden Ring lore people. I'm just in it for killing the monsters there too, honestly. It's Monster Hunter is cool. I'm liking this iteration of Monster Hunter.
It'll be a lot cooler if I can get an hour with you to just run you through some quick stuff that's gonna help.
And honestly, then you'll be able to get me through more than just like one boss probably, or one monster in my like hour that I play, which would be cool, you know.
We could probably get you like through 4 or 5 in like 1 hour.
Yeah.
With me being as overpowered as I am.
I'm here for that.
I've said before that I don't think I could get into Monster Hunter even if I did have somebody helping me, but then I stop and think, like, I really got deep into Minecraft mostly because of Lucas and Steve and Brandon and Brandon and my friend Jesse, and like
definitely Jesse.
Just people who play the game a lot, teaching me things that I never knew that I ended up finding fun. So
it's definitely one of those games that's complex enough that it absolutely helps to have a guide in.
Speaking of which, Steve, if you're listening, is Bamful Stamp still a thing? Because I should check and see if my house is still standing or if it's been blown up by creepers.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next thing that I've been talking about, because it almost sort of goes with Bamful Stamp kind of. This is going to be a walk. So I have been messing a lot with my home servers. I got another computer I think I talked about last week, and I've been installing a bunch of shit on it. One of the things I installed for some reason, just because I could, was I can't remember what the server thing is, but like I can now run like a Minecraft server. I can run like a Counter-Strike Go server, because like my computer's just like always on.
Absolutely.
So like if you want a server, I'm not going to say I'm going to play with you, Justin, but I could spin up a Minecraft server if you want me to, and you can go do some stuff. And that's kind of cool. But yeah, most of the stuff I've been doing on my computer has been just like media related, just ripping all of my media, because I've been thinking a lot about how many dollars I'm spending in subscription fees, and I'm like, I own like half of these fucking Blu-rays anyways. Why am this is like the 13th time I'm watching Star Wars, and I own like 13 iterations of it. So yeah, I've been building my Plex server. I bought a big ass 14 terabyte hard drive. It's already almost full, so I need to go buy another one. I have another 14 terabyte hard drive that's running like my security cameras and everything. So yeah, I've just been messing with nerd shit. I can't say that it's anything interesting.
Share your Plex server with me sometime.
Do you have Plex? I'll send you. Yeah, I bought the lifetime pass, so you can definitely send you my my stuff.
Oh, that'll be great. My dad apparently has been watching a lot of Plex. One of my friends from work.
Okay.
Gave me his Plex server.
That's one of the cool things about Plex, is like it's very shareable, right? So like I can put like an Infendo category, and then
I didn't know that was
a
a thing until he showed me. I was like, holy shit.
Mhm. I think if anybody's thinking about getting Plex, the lifetime pass is doubling in price here pretty soon. I don't think it's Trump's fault, but blame Trump anyways.
Son of a bitch.
That's what I did. I jumped on that at the beginning of the month, knowing that I was eventually going to build a Plex server, and then that boosted my desire to do it because I had spent money on it. So I was like, okay, let's go. So, Brandon, I know that you have been playing some games. I know you've probably been playing a little bit of Monster Hunter. You wanted to be talking about that some more, or what else?
Oh
you
yeah,
been doing?
yeah. I've been playing quite a bit. But there's the new content. We got the new hub. That I think what you're hearing just is the dog is laying his head on the key.
Ah,
Uh, so
Fortunately, it's only affecting us in the stream. The recorded podcast should be fine.
okay.
All the reason for y'all to subscribe and listen.
yeah.
But anyway, it's yeah, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter mostly. The new Hunters Hub opened up. We got one new monster, a couple more challenge things, but it's kind of been trickling. I already feel like I've already maxed out what I can do, and I'm going back to Superman. Yeah, I've been doing that a little bit, but mostly I've been out and about a bit more. I did some protesting on
As
Saturday
you
over
do.
the hands off protest. That felt pretty good. The an additional project I had is I found a Shop Goodwill like outdoor HD antenna. So drilled a hole through my house, which scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Get a cable ran outside and to mount it on the side of the house. I did it. And I even like came up with a 3D printable like thing to cover up the
That
hole
is
and like
fucking
make
awesome.
it sealed up. I get all the channels now. I've got like 45 channels just over the
God
air
damn
now.
it, Brandon, because I want to do the same thing. Because I want to buy a HD home run to connect to my Plex server. I don't know if you know what an HD home run is, but it's basically like a
I have heard of
DVR.
those. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
DVR for over the air, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah. And
How
we don't
funny
we
that we're basically turning modern TV back to 80s TV. Oh, I get 45 channels and I got a thing that lets me record live TV. It's the newest thing.
well, as it turns out, streaming platforms were a mistake.
Yeah. Who knew?
Now we're just going back to piracy and over the air antenna.
Oh, absolute piracy too. Yeah, like yeah,
I
definitely.
kind of like just being able to flip through a bunch of channels to find something on when I don't want to decide what the hell to watch.
Yeah. Well,
It
and I
feels
watched
good.
just enough
And also, it's free.
yeah, right. Yeah, and I watch just enough things like me and my wife watch a bunch of reality stuff like Survivor and like Big Brother. So it'd be nice to like be able to record that or not have to like wait until the next day for it to show up on the streaming platform type of thing, you know?
I'm an old
yeah.
man, and I nightly want to watch the 6 o'clock news.
There you go. Yeah.
And that has been frustrating because we have one channel around here that does really good local and national news, and it was always the one that never came in.
See,
no.
I just boot up Freevee and watch the Price is Right channel.
Probably
you can do that.
That's all the TV
but you have
I
the
need.
same amount of ads as over the air. So, but I mean, you're also in an extremely rural area, which means it's much harder to get consistent signals.
So now that you've completed your first hole through your house, what's next?
Well, I now that I've accomplished this,
I want Ethernet everywhere in that house by this time next year.
Let's see if I can come up with that. But this was a victory. This was a victory because I did a lot of Amazon Vine shit to make this happen. Basically, I didn't have any coax cable, and I'll be damned if I have to buy coax cable. So I got a 25-foot Ethernet cable off of them, and then one of those coax to Ethernet adapters, and then a bridge thing, and basically just ran it with 25-foot Ethernet cable over to where I needed it. Be good.
Yeah, that's the way to do it too. Well, that's how I was running it before, just like cables running everywhere, because it's better than Wi-Fi. Like I used to trust Wi-Fi until I got jacked in everywhere. Now it's like no.
Yeah, now that I have all this smart home stuff and it causes occasional Wi-Fi crashing, um, got it. It's kind of nice to have the Ethernet never goes down, does it?
Yeah, that's why, and that's another
Well,
reason
unless you
why
live where
switched
I
to
am and you
Zigbee.
have frequent power outages.
Well, that's a whole other thing. That will
Yeah,
take everything out, no matter what.
yeah. You better get yourself some gasoline and a generator or something in that
Yeah,
case.
I don't even think UPS having a battery backup is going to save you if the power goes out. So, but yeah, no, that's primarily what I've been up to is uh, protesting, putting that up, and every square second I have. Uh, Still a great game. Just starting to get to that point where like all the people I normally play with, it's like a D&D campaign. You can't get them to line up.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens when you get old and responsibilities
Say
and
good old age and yeah, family, job. And
I
yet
had
we're
my
still here
birthday. I did my
doing
birthday too.
podcasts.
That's
oh yeah, your birthday. Happy birthday. 21 looks good on you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I can finally drink. I've been waiting so long.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that we have made it. I guess it's fitting that we made it to the end of the show early, and we've got a little bit of an Nintentunes lined up. So, are you guys ready for that?
Early.
Don't call me Shirley. So okay, I've got 3 lined up. I think that they go in the order of easy, medium, and hard. We'll see. This first one should be a lightning round. If it's not, I'm probably going to be disappointed in
Don't forget your
y'all.
original audio.
Oh, thank you for that, actually, Justin. I would have forgot for sure. Okay, so we're going to try this thing. Here comes the Nintentunes. Hopefully it's coming in, too, for the people on the other side of the stream. Let me know in the chat.
Splatoon 2,
Yep.
Splatoon 3.
It is Splatoon. Once you hear that, then you know.
Well,
I coulda
recognized it
said.
before that, but I'm a dork and I have the soundtracks to all the games.
It's great.
Well,
Splatoon's
great
music
soundtrack.
is some of the best.
I know.
Great.
I used to listen to this soundtrack on repeat just on the regular when I was working my construction job. It was good stuff. All right, Justin,
It's
with
motivating.
the first point. He's motivated to win another round of Nintentunes. It sounds like. I don't know that either of you have played this game, but Brandon, I don't know your video game play history, so this is maybe a wild card here.
Considerable.
Let's go. Let's go.
I didn't know better. I'd say Red Dead Redemption, but I know it's not.
It is not Red Dead Redemption. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna give you another track
feel
before I
like
give you a hint.
And these are both the same game.
Castlevania?
These are both the same game. Yes, it is not Castlevania though. No.
Okay, it's not from the Castlevania franchise.
No. Your first hint is that this game kind of came out on everything. Where it appeared on the Nintendo platforms of Switch though.
Folk song?
It is not.
No, it's not Hollow Knight. Okay.
No, it's not. Here's your next track though. If you played this game, I think this is the one that might get
Oh,
ya.
is this Portal?
It's not Portal.
Does sound a lot like Portal.
Hayes in chat has asked if it's Zelda or Luigi's Mansion. It is not either of those.
I would have known if it was.
What about Zelda
All right.
and Luigi's Mansion?
Okay,
Zelda
now there's a game
Luigi's
I play.
Mansion.
Your first, wait, I guess your second hint is that...
Shit! I think he just named it, and I think he's right. Celeste.
Oh, this is Celeste.
No,
yep, this is
no reading the
Celeste.
chat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but the second he said it, I was like, oh shit, I have played it. Oh shit, that is Celeste.
This is absolutely Celeste.
Hayes,
you know
how
what?
dare you
Hayes
help
is,
me?
I don't think he gets that point.
Brandon doesn't get it. Hayes does. Well done, Hayes.
There you
Gonna give it to you.
Nice
Well
job,
done.
Hayes.
Appreciate you for playing along.
Point for
I
Hayes.
have that game. I have never even booted it up. It's
It's really fun until it gets so difficult that you spend an hour in one room.
So now that we've got one game left, we're in an interesting conundrum, because if y'all get it, then one of you guys wins. If none of y'all get it, then I win. But if Hayes just like sticks around in the chat, he's gonna win. So here we go.
Fuck.
Oh man, this one's gonna be hard. I already know. There's like only 8 tracks total, and I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, there's really only 3. So here we go. Ad first, because I don't have on my YouTube Premium.
Where's your premium?
I don't have it tied to my Infendo account. It's my main account. I'm gonna give you some hints fast.
Is this
and
Bloodstained?
furious. No. It is not Bloodstained.
Sounds like a Game Boy game, actually.
It is a game on the NES. That is your first hint. Like I said, there's not much music here, so we're gonna let this one play for a little bit. Your next hint is that this was made by Tecmo.
I can't think of very many.
No way.
No, that's Chemco. Never mind.
Not that. I mean, all I got for Tecmo is Double Dragon. See here, we got.
I was gonna say Ninja Gaiden, but that's Chemco, right?
Yeah. All right, here comes another track. We might be returning to this one at some point, but oh, this is the timer low thing.
Is it
That's
Power
gonna be
Blade?
grating. No, it is not Power Blade. Here you go.
It's a good game though.
So your next hint here is, and this might be a major hint, but it was amongst the very first games released on the Wii Virtual Console. Didn't do anything for you, did it?
No,
I
have
just,
no idea. I think this one's a wash. How's my chat doing?
Wait, is it like a, god dang it, what's the one with the ninja who's jumping through the trees?
I'm gonna give you a weird hint that might get you there. This game This game is almost like the first version of Catherine, if you think about it.
Oh, so
just because of the gameplay mechanics.
That does not help at all.
You're climbing on blocks. It's not helping? No, we're not getting there? All right. So this game is Solomon's Key. And I only know about it because I bought all of the games on the launch of the Virtual Console just because, like, there was like 7 of them or something. I was like, what's this thing? That's $5 I didn't need to spend. But yeah, Solomon's Key.
That's 5 minutes.
You were right. Oh no, Eugene won.
No, actually, I'm gonna give this one to Hayes because number one, he's one of the only people in chat, along with Carrion and DJ. I think is how you pronounce both of those ones. So thank you for being in chat tonight. Thank you for winning the game. I think that's about it for tonight. We made it to about 45 minutes. We didn't make it to 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank God. I don't think I had another one of those in me. Before we get out of here, let's say the things. Listen, Go get
Fuck
registered to
Trump.
vote. Yeah, fuck Trump. Brandon, you tell him about the protesting. You've been doing it. You need to be doing all
Protest
that
and
stuff
peace out.
too. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
I mean, honestly, I'm usually a little bit more vague about my opinions there, but he's screwing over Nintendo now, and that's just
We
not.
are we are
We
directly.
are we are
Anybody's
united
like, oh,
against that.
what troop that do that's directly affecting you? Well, here's something. Here's something.
yeah. So yeah, it's oh, and my 401k too. Like, don't log into your Fidelity
Yeah,
account,
I don't want to
people.
look at that either.
Don't
Oh
do
God,
that. Don't do that.
oh God.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, the people that are saying, well, it's just a little blip. You guys, fuck you guys. You know, like, you take your little blip and you just go stick it somewhere, okay? Because I don't want to hear it. All right. Well, we love y'all. Thanks for joining us. If you came live, thanks for doing that. We're gonna keep making that a thing. I think lately, got to do my hair and shit. I guess now.
I know I got to get my fancy backgrounds going and find my green screen and all that.
For real. But we love y'all. Good night. Adios.
Trust the fungus.